If this is mischief, let him practice that at home with his wife and his daughter, not with other people's children, not with daughters. Because I have a soft spot for daughters. If that was my daughter, Mr. Aiken would have been in serious trouble, very serious trouble. And that he would dare to come and say that this is part of the tribe experience, then maybe we need to start looking at how we regulate tribe. And all the bands that he owns, the Lost Tribe and all of them, Bliss. Because I've done some research on Mr. Aiken. And Mr. Aiken needs to be very, very careful talking that pack of nonsense that you just told me he said. But then again, in my opinion, the PNM has encouraged these 1%ers, these people like Aiken, to control these industries. One man owning 7 and 8 bands, owning all the feds, and that could come out, only an entitled, privileged jackass could come out and say something like what he said.
But Mr. NAKHID, aren't we in a free market?
We're in a free market, but freedom has responsibility, my dear gentlemen. We're in a free market, but with your freedom stops when you swing your hand and hit me. You can swing your hand, but once you hit me, you're not free anymore. You have to account to me then.
Because I remember when they bought these bands and so on a few carnivals back, the people gave them an offer like they couldn't refuse, and it was in the private sector that they bought these carnival bands, and a lot of people at the time were speaking about why are they being allowed to buy all these bands, but they have the money to buy up the franchises of these bands. So what can we do about it? Because in fact, they can be in fact taking the culture into wherever they feel to push the culture. But what can we do about it at this point?
Well, it's exactly that attitude when you say, what can we do? Well, I know you're asking the question in a way as a journalist, so I understand that. But that's precisely what a lot of our citizens, that's their attitude. They say, well, what we can do about it? No, we can. We can act with our wallets, with our consumption. We can say no. The people who disagree, and a lot of people disagree with that action taken by Dean Aiken, or whatever his name is, they can boycott him. They can boycott anything that he has to do with Carnival, boycott him. All these idiots understand, these entitled idiots understand, is when they begin to, their bottom line is affected. That's all they understand. You think Dean Aiken will have a serious discussion about that piece of stupidness that he did, that he perpetrated on people? He can have no discussion because he can have no argument. So you come and say it was a piece of mischief and it's part of the tribe experience. What does that mean?